Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make fathers great again. Malachi 4:6. Thank you for joining in. I'm your host, Justin Austin. First and foremost, all praise be to Yahweh. Another beautiful day in Florida. Holla. Most people use the Bible app, the U version. I mean, of course, there's many different versions or different apps that host the Bible. I use the U version Bible app. I read from the TS 2009, which is the Scriptures 2009, translated directly from Hebrew to English. Transliterated from Hebrew to English. So I recommend that to everyone. The verse today was, "Blessed is the man who does endure trial, for when he has been proved, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Master has promised to those who love him." And we know the way to love Yahweh is to follow his commands, laws, and statutes. And that was the verse of the day. Of course, I read the whole chapter. I never just read one verse. You got to read the whole chapter to see the context. And it says that endurance creates a perfect work in the man when endurance is finished. I love that part, which is the next verse. That was YAHWEH, James 1:12. YAHWEH is James. Chapter 1, verse 12. I believe verse 13 and 14 goes on to speak about how endurance works a perfect work into the man. And endurance produces a better spiritual being, which I have to agree. Those who can endure means to bear with. Those who can bear with means that they're made of something, of a certain substance. And listen to E.T. and many others, when they try to explain something to you, they give you the analogy of the diamond. And the reason why the analogy of the diamond is so accurate and so apropos is because if the diamond wasn't made of the quality in which Yahweh made it, it couldn't sustain the process. Let me say that one more time. If the diamond wasn't composed of the tough material that Yahweh created, it couldn't endure the process, the pressure, the heat, and the cut. Those are the trials for a diamond. Well, us humans, us spiritual beings, we have our own trials that consist of pressure, heat, and cut. And those who endure the process of pressure, heat, and cut prove themselves. Those who don't prove themselves as well, but prove themselves to be of an inferior spiritual quality. And every test that we receive is to prove our spiritual quality. What substance are we made of, and how good of quality that substance or that material is made of. So I'm looking at what I'm going through, especially in the family court system, where it's predominantly for women. Family court is about women's suffrage, and that's why it was created. That's why it still persists, and that's why women get positive outcomes over 90% of the time in favor of them. Not in favor of the children, but in favor of the female. Kids always lose. There's never been a divorce where a kid won, and it's supposed to be the best interest of the children. But the reason I say this is because I am going through a system that has a 90% fail rate for men. 90%. And they have shown me that they are really about women. But I do not despair. And I would like any man who is going through something similar or the exact same thing to know Yahweh got you. That is what faith is. I cannot see how this will work out for my children or myself. And when I do try to see it, I see the worst. But what I can't see and what I believe wholeheartedly is Yahweh. I believe that Yahweh's will always be done. I believe that Yahweh loves me. I believe Yahweh loves my children more than I love my children. I believe Yahweh's will is the best thing that can happen to me, for me, and through me, as well as for my children. So even though this system is set up for men to lose, and even though children always lose in divorce, I know it's working for my good and their good, and even their mother's good. I'm not a fan of Olstein, but he said something that I have to respect because it's not about the messenger, it's about the message. And he said that backstabbing, that person who stabbed you in the back, it's a part of the plan. It's a part of your greatness. That person who turned out on you or lied on you or tried to make things harder for you, that's a part of his plan. Because the trials are what makes diamonds. Cold air, light pressure, soft cuts don't make diamonds. And I would like to be a diamond. So I'm going to take the heat, I'm going to take the pressure, and I'm going to take the cuts because I was wondrously and magnificently made. The type of material that I am made of, the quality of my spirit, my maker says that you can endure. You can bear up under the pressure. You can bear up under the heat. You can bear up under the cuts. You can too, gentlemen. Know this for certain. You are being tested to prove what quality you are made of. Some tests are huge, some are small. Some are just the person in front of you dropped a $10 bill on the ground, didn't know it. That's your test to see what type of integrity that you have. Big and small, we're constantly proving what quality of spirit, what quality of man that we are. I am in the arena where diamonds are made, and I will prove that my creator made me into a diamond. I would not disrespect his name. I would not disrespect his name. I would not disrespect his name. I will show forth that my creator is great and he made a great human being with a great spirit. And I encourage you guys to do the same. All praise be to Yahweh. Our success works for his will as well. He wants us to be successful. That's why we need to prove our quality. Because only quality individuals receive success. Everybody else just exists. Life is not easy. It's a dogfight. Some more ET. It's a dogfight. It's a dogfight. Not between two Chihuahuas either. More like between two Dobermans. But it's a dogfight. And I'm equipped for it. I wake up every day, pray, read, study, and I try to meditate. I don't do it as much as I should or much as I used to. That's something I got to work on. But faith is believing without evidence. And the thing about it is, we have evidence because we can look at what he already did. We can look at the stars, the sun, the moon. Wisdom constantly speaks to us. We know he's present. We know he's all-powerful. We know his will is to be done. So I have faith, but I also have evidence too. I encourage you guys, bear up. Bear up. And the way you bear up is using the most powerful thing on earth, words. The most powerful words ever spoken is a man to himself. A man speaking to himself is the most powerful conversation on earth. And the reason why is because it's in those moments where you might experience anger, doubt, fear, selfishness, loss, whatever the case may be. It's the words that we say to ourselves that make us successful, that make us failures, that make us diamonds, or make us inferior material. Let the words that you speak to yourself, let the words that you download, let the words that you operate off be of high quality and high value. All praise be to Yahweh. Make fathers great again. I will turn the hearts of the fathers back to the children, and the hearts of the children back to the fathers, or I will smite the earth with a curse. Malachi 4:6. If we are not men of faith, we cannot make that happen. Fastest way to change the world is to make more great men. It's time.